We are going to road course racing. We are live here at Watkins Glen as our second race for the chase is about to kick things off. Up in the broadcast booth, it is yours truly, Code Red Dew, and follow along beside me. I have a phenomenal, a tremendous booth, tremendous individuals that'll be joining me. First off, let's go ahead and introduce a man who doesn't know how to keep his hand moving, a man who is an Xfinity Series driver, a man who pretty much who works his hind end off to get to where he is. Please help me welcome, man, to Mr. Young Buck himself, FaZe Electric. Electric, how's it going, buddy?
Is doing pretty good, and I'm waiting to see a pretty good road course race from these truck drivers.
And of course, next up is a Cup Series driver, a man who knows how to win at super speedways, a man who knows how to win at Auto Club, a phenomenal and incredible Cup driver who's currently in the playoffs. Please help me welcome in Mr. Nobes. Nobes, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, you're making me blush. I'm doing so good.
So like this.
Hey, I gotta hype y'all up. So yet, I mean, yo, just get used to it while we can. But nah, but in all seriousness, so and we are definitely excited because we get a chance to be back for our second chase for the championship. In case you guys missed it, last week it was Mr. Ghost Killer with the win over his teammate Captain Jack. But it was Captain Jack that pretty much made the most impact by winning a couple of stages, and he has pretty much worked up his pretty much 18 points underneath Shake and Bake, who is still currently our points leader. So I'll go ahead and break it down to you. It is Shake and Bake, TGS Predators, Captain Jack, Ghost Killer, Tiger NASCAR, H Wicks, Jackson Altman, Dally Dally Dallator, Ty Racing, and of course Captain Dead Dad. Electric, what do you think about these standings, especially after what we saw at Atlanta?
Atlanta was a track, basically almost like a mini super speedway, how it is in real life. So we couldn't see that much of driving since it's a one-lane track. But here we're not Watkins Glen, where it's somewhat tough for people, even though they had 2 or 3 years over on the game. People still have probably a tiny bit of time, a tiny bit of struggling or time with the game, having frustrating time with this because of how the trucks move and how can they not go out of the boundaries, which is we already speak to every driver in the Cup, Xfinity, and Truck Series about what is the boundaries and how far can you go off the track, especially for the rumble strips when you go into the bus. Um, you can't cut that much, and hopefully we won't have to see that many drive-through penalties because there is no warning. So as soon as you cut, you better hope nobody seen it, because if they did, then they're going to automatically put you right back into a drive-through. And we do not want to see that from any of the following drivers, such as Shake and Bake and anybody else that need a lot of points going in into this race to stay into the lead or even get more positions up into the front three for the next 2 to 3 races that's going to happen right after this. So I mean, it's all up to these drivers for real.
And another thing is that we're pretty much strict here at road courses. Soaps pretty much made the announcements today. What can you do? What can you not do? Excuse me, but Nobes, I think what Soaps showed to all the drivers that'll be racing tonight, very clear about what you can do, what you cannot do. What do you think is going to be the biggest key here at Watkins Glen?
I think this late in the season, we know who the guys are that will be up front in this race, and some of the guys that'll just be hanging out and just kind of riding. But the keys will be just keeping your car straight on the course. Obviously, that would be the big thing, and try to not get too much damage if you do go off course, because it will definitely hurt you.
It'll definitely hurt you for sure. And of course, don't forget, right after the race, we'll get a chance to interview the top three. So before we do move along, and gentlemen, I gotta ask you this, and I'm gonna start off with Electric. I'm gonna put him on the spot on this. After what we saw, I think pretty much the odds on favorite to win this race is gonna be Tiger NASCAR. In your own opinion, who is gonna win tonight?
Um, since you said Tiger NASCAR would not be able to race today, so that's the one problem for him because he had trouble staying with that contendant attendance problem. If he can make these races and make all the races and all the playoffs, and this is one of the races that he could have easily, I think, popped up and took over the first place spot for the Truck Series championship, but sadly, he is not here, so he has to make up a whole bunch of ground later on in the next three races, I'm for sure. So, over in the next 4 to 3 races. So overall, I think it's probably gonna be Shake and Bake or Jack. I don't really know. I really do feel like Jack is a little bit more faster, or he can keep that up consistently, but it's
Yeah.
it's a it's a toss up right now because anywhere inside that first turn, somebody can make the greatest move of all time and get into first and hold on to that lead like they block off everybody like Ryan Newman or somebody like that. So it's
Well, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
no, you're good. It's just all up in the air right now. It's all up to who can make it through the first turn. That's what I'm scared of right now.
Well, I mean, Nobes, I mean, I think, Joe, after what Electric says, I mean, pretty much a clear point that since Tiger won't be racing tonight, I mean, you kind of hope you want to see Captain Jack, especially after that momentum that he's been carrying on. I mean, you also got to think about this. So, he pretty much won a couple of stages, I think about one or two stages last week in Atlanta. So, the momentum is on his side. I mean, even though he finished second, I mean, it's been a really good points day. But yet, how much momentum do you think he's got a lot, especially carrying into Watkins Glen tonight?
Oh, I think he's got a ton. I mean, he made up 10 points on Shake and Bake after the race last week, and that has been quite the feat to do so far this season. Shake and Bake has been out front majority of every race, and to make up 10 points on him in one race is huge, and will definitely send a message that he is coming after that championship.
And of course, like I mentioned before, in the truck standings, he is currently, I believe, 18 points underneath Shake and Bake, along with Predators. So I'm going to ask you the same question like I'll ask Electric. I mean, who do you see winning tonight?
Again, it'll be, I think those top four in points will be up front, obviously, and I think Shake and Bake will get the job done again tonight.
Yeah. Well, of course, we mentioned, I mean, Captain Dead Dad, who is pretty much dead last. I mean, we see a lot of drivers that have struggled at Atlanta between Captain Dead Dad, the Ty Racing, the Dalator, the even Jackson Allman. I mean, Electric, I mean, you know these guys very well. Is there anyone from those bottom four that you see potentially have a really good race tonight?
I don't really know because when you're in I have time struggling with these tracks. So I'm gonna just say, anytime you're back there, there's a whole bunch of chaos. So if anybody is in the back right now, I don't know. It's gonna take them a minute, or it's gonna take them at least a stage or two to even get up to where Shake and Bake and them is at, because you gotta let the field spread out, and then it's not that I'm for sure they're running 100%. So there's plenty of time for letting the field spread out and passing the cars cleanly. I mean, not cars, but passing the trucks cleanly through every turn and stuff like that. But it's really going to be hard for you trying to work your way up from all the way back, which is probably like 11th or something like that, and then getting back up there. Even though, like, even though there's not that many trucks on the track. My fault for keep saying cars, but it's even though it's not that many trucks on the track, it still is really hard to pass in these trucks because of experience, and it's a road course, so it's going to be difficult.
Well, not only that, but ladies and gentlemen, but not only is the soaps, currently in the drivers chat, going to be paying attention to this, but also we are going to be keeping an eye, make sure that we see any driver, doing the right moves, because this track can be very tough. And not only that, but yeah, we should be expecting some road course penalties. So we'll keep an eye on that. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that tomorrow is also our doubleheader at Watkins Glen. You'll see Electric in the Xfinity Series after what was a great race at Darlington last week. And of course, you'll see Nobes, pretty much finishing the night off with the Cup Series race at Watkins Glen. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night at 7:20 Eastern Time. Myself, Brody, whoever wants to join, maybe Dink Booty Flakes, I don't know, but you'll see someone joining myself and Brody. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, until then, we gotta focus on tonight. Tonight is gonna be a really good night, and gentlemen, I think this is gonna be a really great Watkins Glen race. Nobes, we saw this at pretty much the Charlotte Roval. A lot of chaos, a lot of tension that has happened here. Do you think we'll see that tonight?
Yeah, of course. You're in the playoffs. There's always going to be tension in every race.
Well, Electric, how about you, buddy?
I feel like there's going to be pressure on Shake and Bake because there's 18 points between him, TJ, and Captain Jack, and then Ghost Killer is only 23, and that's right there. That's a crazy deficit. Anything so anything can happen. Even though Shake and Bake, he averages 50 points, like he's in the NBA. He's averaging 50 points a game inside each race. So it's all up to if he lags out, then it's a free game for anybody. If he don't, then somebody gonna have to fight through and hopefully try to pass him a couple times to
Okay.
knock him out of the way of taking all the points away from him.
All right, and real quick, I do got to send a shout out to current Truck Series driver who's currently in the chase, Jackson Altman, for the lap counter because unfortunately this game is not like F1. This game is nothing like any other game. We have no lap counter, so. Thankfully, thanks to the drivers who was able to help myself, Nobes, and of course Phase Electric. Seems like Electric's kind of getting the not getting any invites. So if we can be able to get some invites to the one and only Phase Electric, that'd be really awesome. It seems like they're putting the young bucks straight to last. What we're seeing here, man. But I'm very excited, though, and we definitely do appreciate you for taking the time out of your busy night, day, whatever time it may be in your area, to get a chance to tune in to some fun road course racing that we're getting ready to have here tonight. So if I was y'all, I would grab your Mountain Dew, grab some popcorn, or even get a chance to have a home-cooked meal because we're getting ready to go road course racing here in just a few minutes. So hang tight, and we'll get ready to go live from Watkins Glen. And of course, don't forget, if you guys want to get a chance to follow us on Instagram, I encourage you guys to make sure to follow us at Hennessy Performance League. And also, if you guys want to get a chance to support the Fighting Now, make sure you guys tune in on YouTube, the Fighting Now, for some awesome interviews. So I encourage you guys to go check that out. And of course, many more stuff to come. I know, for anyone who's played the Gran Turismo game, they got some Gran Turismo stuff coming up. So make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything Hennessy Performance League.
Yeah, I did see. That was Mondays. I remember they saying Mondays is when the GT7 races be happening. The first race was the Daytona Oval exhibition race. I'm sure Fistbuster won that race in a great fashion. So, and T-Bird was doing the broadcast for that race. He was all by himself. I'm sad for him. Wish I had the game to help him out, but yeah, that's what happened for that over there.
Well, T-Bird will not be alone because I just got the game today. So you will see Code Red Dude joining T-Bird on Monday.
Nice.
Don't know what I'm going to be calling, but I'll learn something. So T-Bird, if you're watching this or if you're listening to this, please help me out if you don't care.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
But
they got. Oh, my fault. But yeah, they had two. They have for sure two sets of races. First is the GR3, and then I think it's the GR4, and for sure for the team. So I think there's going to be two races each time. I'm for sure probably, and it's already 10 rounds going into it. So first race will be April 11th. And they're gonna be racing at Coda, so I think that should be okay over there at GT.
definitely got a lot of stuff to come, so yeah, we cannot wait for that. And I think we are now good to go. We're about to go live, so let's have some fun. Go ahead.
Join us. Send invite to you.
Of course,
It's not getting the invites. they pretty much put you straight up last, Electric.
There we go. Yeah, we got. Go ahead.
I was gonna say shout out to Dalator for letting me the first invite.
Nah, man. Now I think. Oh, hold on, cause the comments. Ooh. Yeah, Fire
I said
Slater
we do have
said.
a.
Fire, my fault for cutting you off. Dang, I keep cutting you off, but nah. Fire Slater said he glad to see you up in the booth again.
Hey, shout out to you, Fire Slayer. You're the man, so yeah, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Glad to be back. And of course, Shake and Bake is going to lead things off. Green flag in the air for our second race of the chase here at beautiful Watkins Glen.
Here we
And
go,
I'm not
going
trying.
to that
I'm
first
not trying to
turn.
sound like.
You good?
Yep. But
Wow, I'm surprised they went through there cleanly. I'm actually discussing that. Here we go. Now we got Shake and Bake right there between them turns. I believe he should be able to be clear and he should be okay. He don't have to worry about that much tension in the front and in the back. It's probably a little bit of tension, not that much. But just see him go into the turns.
yeah, of course, they're going to the bus stop. Oh, but Ghost Killer with a move that's going to cost him. Oh, he's going to hit Daltor. He's going to lose a lot of spots. Ghost Killer with a very bold move to the bus stop. No choice soon after, bud.
Not what you wanted to have happen in the first lap there. You don't want to be losing these spots that so early on. It's just going to be harder to get back up there.
And of course, right now, back up front, and I'm sorry for cutting you off there, Nopes. Captain Jack is slowly gaining on Shake and Bake. But, excuse me, but I talked about it earlier, someone who is currently down in the bottom of the standings needs a good race. They see it in that beautiful 17 of Dalator. He is currently up in third.
And that's him doing good. He avoided that little mishap from Ghost and absolutely did a good job right there. Made it through and feels like he's been able to get used to this track a little bit and been able to stay in that front back right there with TGS Predators and Moose and Ghost. Ghost as Moose do have a green up there. Shout out to Moose.
Nopes. I was going to see if you wanted to speak or say something, bud.
Well, I'm just scrolling through all the drivers here, making sure we're not missing anyone.
Well, we
So
do
far,
have
everything's pretty clean.
so far so good, but I think we're seeing the battle for the lead here, and it's getting really dicey. Captain Jack is just waiting for Shake and Bake to make that one mistake for Captain Jack to capitalize it, because if he gets a really good points day, we could be seeing a new points leader after tonight. And here he comes, right there on the, I guess you say on the inside. Let's see what happens here.
This is where that braking zone kills anybody. There we go. Shake, make dang. No, it won't.
Jack takes the lead. First lead change of the night. Oh, but Dalator gets loose. Dalator is spinning around.
Oh,
but
he came back up on the track.
Oh, Lord. That's going to be on the... Oh, Lord.
I don't know if that's going to be a...
Well, he's moving around in the truck at least.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
His hand is moving, Electric. His hand is moving.
Wow, that was something. I don't know if that's going to be a caution or not, so we're going to keep moving because the manuals are if it's a big wreck.
It was just one car, so I don't think there is going to be a caution out.
There was two because he came back down, but I don't know if he would have. I don't know if he wrecked on the way.
I mean, it's really hard to tell, but I mean, as soon as I said something to Dalator, he ended up getting bad luck. So Dalator, if you're watching this, go ahead and send me a message. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Dalator. Oh man, but you can see that Captain Jack, Butcher, and Shake and Bake are pulling away from the field. I think TGS is in third.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I do got to give credit where credit's due, because the 16 of Moose is currently up in the top 5. So good for him.
Yes, Moose been able to do pretty good. I've been expecting driving. He is a pretty decent driver. He should be able to get some points.
Even though Moose Moose is in the playoff play, so yeah.
Moose is not in the playoffs.
Okay. We do got a comment from Always Joker. Joker, thank you for stopping on by. He says, get comfy and long race. And this is definitely going to be a long one.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a longer race than every other race that we had.
And not only, something I do want to pay attention to is that not only is the turns going to be tricky, but it's going to be coming out of pit road because you're going to have to be careful coming out of there. The exit's going to be pretty difficult. You have to take a sharp right turn. And you also want to make sure that you're out of your fellow driver's way.
Yes. Man, they're separated though. They is really like separated right now. I think I can see that. Just gives time for everybody to get back in the mode and just calm down and chill. So now they can just drive the car cleanly and hopefully, not the car, we'll drive the truck cleanly and hopefully be able to not mess up.
Definitely want to hear from Nove's opinion because, right now, Nove's, we're seeing everyone spread it out. But the bottom line is, though, our big story is, currently we're seeing Captain Jack in the lead. We all wonder how much momentum is he carrying, and he's definitely showing that. And also because, currently in our top 5 is Ghostkilla. So Ghostkilla could be able to have a good potential points run if things go his way. And he could be up there, up to the top 2, along with Captain Jack.
Yeah, these top 4 are pretty much exactly how you expect them so far, and the little bobble at the beginning by Ghostkilla's got him back in 4th, but he's still in contact with the leaders there, and it looks like these trucks are starting to get a little squirrely out there, so the tires are falling off, and these guys are having to push it and hang on to these trucks down there.
Exactly. Excuse me, sorry. Faith Electric, but you're definitely seeing a lot of spreading out. But what is the one thing that you're keeping an eye on?
Keep an eye on this lead, and then I would try to keep an eye on BGS and them. Even though like they don't seem like they're pushing that much up there with him, Ghost, and Moose right there. It look like they're all just chilling and sitting right there in them positions, and they're probably just waiting until the next stage happens to make their move. But I'm for sure they'll make their moves later on in the race, hopefully. So I think the obvious matchup right now with Watt is Captain Jack and Shake. But if Ghost catch up to TGS or Moose catch up to neither one of them, I think we can see that too.
And of course, pretty much the battle of what we're keeping an eye on between both Captain Jack and Shake and Bake. So they're waiting, they're anticipating what has been a very awesome battle to watch. And of course, for anyone that's tuning in, you guys are watching our coverage at the Hennessy Performance League Racing in the Truck Series at Watkins, Glen. And of course, we're currently in stage 1 so far. We've only seen one lead change, and that is when Jack did pass Shake and Bake. So pretty much the only person that has led the most laps in this stage would be Captain Jack. So we're currently at the stage 1. Long race. There's a lot we got to talk about, especially whenever the field is spread out. Pretty much your current top 3. It is Captain Jack, Shake and Bake, and TGS Predator, along with Ghostkilla in 4th. And I think Moose is currently rounding out the top 5.
Yeah, I completely forgot that this race is 100% too. So we just started lap 8 of 18 for the first stage here.
Wow.
There's still a long ways to go.
I'm gonna put a quote from one of the greatest rock bands there is, even though Electric never listened to them. Pretty much, end quote, "It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll." And Nobes, I know you know the band I'm talking about. That quote is that.
Yeah, I'm watching Shake and Bake here, and I'm hoping I can learn some stuff from him, to be honest. I'm watching his lines and going through the chicanes and stuff. And I'm trying to learn as he gets right onto the back bumper of that 44. Hoping to learn just some little nuances that'll help me in the cup race tomorrow night.
Exactly, and yet something that we talked about in the pre-race shows. That don't forget, both the Xfinity and the Cup Series will have their race tomorrow night, 7:20 Eastern Time for the Xfinity race. Oh, but we've seen some crazy action going on side by side to go, but
battle for the lead. Heat and backup. The two trucks gonna get a big run down the straightaway here. See if he tries to outbrake him into the chicane. He's just gonna follow him in. Probably just waiting for a mistake on Captain Jack.
That's what it looks like right now from him.
So far,
These guys
it's been the
are so close on speed, though.
So far, it's been the only battle for the lead that we're seeing here. We've only seen everyone currently spread out, but it looks like there's a battle going on for, I believe, third place, or between Predators, Moose, and Dalator back to the mix.
No, Dalator.
I think. But
I don't know. I gotta check and see if he is. But,
Ghost Killer is coming down the pit road. Ghost Killer is coming down pit road.
Yeah, I wonder if Dalator already pit. Either that or he's a lot faster than everybody else.
Oh, shake.
Oh!
He's just toyed with him, it looks like.
That was close.
You definitely don't want to run into him as much as you're trying to be nice. If you run into him, you get some front end damage. That'll make the truck really tight. You definitely don't want that.
And I think the big question is when are they going to be coming down pit road? That's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on. Definitely been a fun race to call so far. Captain Jack leading the most laps here at stage number 1. Ghost Killer is out of pit road, so I think the big question is who's next coming down the pit road? Oh, we've seen the driver get off the pace into the sand trap. Kushnight's coming down, and so is, I think that might be Hunt. Yeah, the Hunt Ford car coming down pit road as well. Electric, we're seeing some sort of different strategies. I mean, what do you think is the best time to come down to pit road?
Probably before you run out of fuel would be my best guess.
Possibly so.
I'm watching the battle back here. Jackson just got by TGS for the 4th position. Outbraked him into the chicane. It was a good pass. Got more trucks on pit road too.
Only person that we're seeing, besides the leaders, TGS Predators is losing a lot of spots.
These guys cannot make it all the way to the end of the stage, so everybody will have to pit, but whether you have to take 4 tires, 2 tires, no tires, I'm not 100% on.
This is going to be a very interesting situation, so definitely look forward to keep our eye on what happens here. Electric, you okay there, bud?
Keep going.
Yeah, he is. He either I don't know what's happening.
So these guys some of these guys have split the stage here in half and decided they're going to come early and get their tires and fuel and just run it out as hard as they can, and we'll see what these leaders do, whether they just go half a tank of gas and try and make it on the tires that they're on or what. But I think the better strategy would be split it in half, take your tires, 4 new tires, and go all out for the rest of the stage.
Definitely don't agree. I'm gonna check the stream to see if Electric's still on air, which he should be. So, and by the way, Eric, we are currently in stage number 1, and of course, Joker said even though Ghost is in third, he is still losing points to the top 2 since they're ahead of him, which sucks for him. Definitely agree.
Yep, 16 on pit road. But had Ghost Kill already pit? I missed that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Went down to
yeah.
pit road. Yeah.
Okay, so he's got fresh tires and he's just trying to pop off laps here. Hopefully catch these guys when they pit.
One driver I've noticed that's not right with Jack is shaking bacon, and now Jack's coming down the pit road.
There go Captain Jack into the pits. Nothing I am back now.
Also, now he speaks. Now he speaks after I cued him like 2 times and asked him where he was. I was like, so phased. So when do you think it's coming out? The time coming down pit road? Silence. No 6 spot on that one. Electric, you're right. Cricket sounds. But welcome back. So far, we have our leader currently down pit road. Fluffy Sacks is just now left pit road. So I'm gonna see if Shake could be our new leader. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this.
I think he will be here.
Here comes Shake. Jack is out of pit road.
2 cargoes whipping by. Truck. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, Jack!
I didn't realize it was that close.
Wow! Side by side. Oh my god!
Oh, this might not turn out very well.
Oh, they're bumping, they're banging.
Fresh tires on the 44. He wants to try and get by him right here. He's not going to force the issue either.
The battle continues for the lead, I'm assuming, between Shake and Jack.
Some good hard racing at the front of the pack here. These two proving that they are going to be battling for this title all the way to the last race.
TGS Predators is currently down pit road. He seems like he's been having a struggling day here thus far. Can we get a lap counter from someone?
We have coming lap 15 of 18 right here.
And we're in and what we're seeing is currently the battle for the lead, correct?
Yep.
Thank you.
Ghost Kill still in third. Pointy passes TGS here.
And just think about how huge it'll be. You know, Ghost winning last week's race, and then of course if Jack be able to get the job done, you know, he'll get a chance to win here. I mean, talk about a phenomenal start we're seeing from. What's up?
Whoa! I'm sorry, but he's shaking the wall.
The 2 in the wall.
Shaking the wall, and Jack regains the lead.
He kept it straight though. That's the main thing here.
I don't know what y'all seen, but I seen 4 tires all the way off on the track for Captain Jack. So I don't know if Basok's gonna tell him to fall back or not, but I seen 4 tires off that whole track.
Well, that's why we're not race control. We'll let them deal with that.
Yep.
Heredia, Captain Jack is in the lead with about 2 laps to go here at stage number 1.
Man, this is a long race.
Shake got some damage off that hit.
Yeah, he's falling back a little bit here.
What, you said Shake there? What'd you say there, Electric?
Had to get a little bit of damage off hitting that wall.
So, yeah, that was 3 to go. They're coming to 2 to go this time.
We better put the pedal to the metal right now for Shake.
Ghost Killer in third, TGS in fourth.
I think we're getting ready to come up to about the white flag, I believe, this time by.
Eric's Moose still in 5th place.
Good for Moose.
Yeah, very good run.
Definitely got to send him a little shout out, but thus far, I mean, Captain Jack, really good truck, what it seems like he's been having, and of course, we'll get a chance to have our stage 1 results after Jack does cross the start-finish line. It seems like it's been a very good run for Mr. Jack himself. Of course, we're seeing a couple of battles here between, looks like between Hunt Ford Car and Dalatar. Just going through the field.
To the top, up just inside the top 10 as Moose looks to make a move on Predators for 4th place here. Not going to do anything dumb, it doesn't look like. He doesn't want to take out a playoff driver.
No, if I was Moose, I wouldn't worry about it. But coming off to the final turn in stage number 1, I don't know if I'm lagging or something off my end, but if I'm not, Jack is alright. 1 to go this time by. I'm not. I'll say it, thank you. I'm not lagging as far as the party, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Why am I lagging?
Oh, I struggled with that a bunch of times. Why am I lagging? My Wi-Fi should be good. But Jack with the 1 to go so far. He's having a really good run here at stage number 1.
Man, the endurance of sitting here for even 18 laps at this track is something. I feel like you're gonna fall asleep. That's sometimes, but
Looks like Jack is poised to take first stage here, and I'm wondering how much damage that 2 truck has, because if he repairs this under caution, he might lose a couple spots on pit road and have to restart further back in his pack, and this might be a bit detrimental.
Yup.
As we see for the final time here at stage number 1, Jack finally gets around and he's going to win. Stage number 1 goes to Captain Jack. Very, very good, solid stage there.
I wish we was able to play some music when somebody wins the stage or not.
No copyright, Electric. No copyright.
Yeah. When I play some Mexican music, let me stop. No, but yeah, great job for Jack to win his first stage.
Whoa!
Great
You just
job
embarrassed
for
yourself there.
No, I just said play like some Mexican music, like the. Dang, man, I'm talking about. Okay. Like this regular Mexican music, you know, be good to play that for like the first stage.
Why are we?
Second stage be like some hip hop music or something. But anyway, Shake finished seconds and Jack finished first. Great stage.
Why are we having this conversation about that? Moving on.
Man,
Anyways, Jack went to stage.
It was a good stage.
Anyways, no, what do you think about the stage? So we can move on what we just heard.
Other than it was long, it was really good. There was a really good battle for the lead pretty much that whole stage, and up until the 2 hit the wall. But I expect more of the same in the rest of the race as well.
Wow, Shake and Bake is all the way back here now.
Oh,
wow.
You caught it. Losing a couple spots.
I didn't think he had that much damage, though. Whew.
Jojo, shut up. I see what he said. Jackson's in the lead.
Yeah, Jackson took no fuel, no tires.
Wow.
So Jackson up at the front, so we'll give him a little shout out. Shake and Bake's just got to be careful here in the middle of this pack.
Oh my god.
Jack pretty much another lead change. Jack is going to be Jackson. I'll keep putting those two at different sides because that's Jack in our name. But anyways,
yeah.
Jackson pretty much with the lead, and here comes Ghost Killer. Oh, what?
He's
We're walking back
away.
here. A-Hack got a bit loose. Moose got a bit wide in the carousel. This 2 truck is just trying to avoid it all.
He's not trying to lose at all. Oh, and Ghost moves, I think, Jack a little bit out, but Ghost is going to be on that outside coming out, and he passes him. So now Ghost is in third, and TGS Predator still in second, as I'm looking at him right now, and Jackson's in first. He's pulling away a bit right now, so.
Yeah, Watkins going with one of those weird tracks where it seems like your tires wear doesn't matter that much.
Oh, Ty Racing in the 23. One of my playoff drivers. Go ahead. I'll say Ty Racing pretty much is having a struggling run here, and he's currently those drivers that have not been having the best success. And you know, I understand if you're not a road course driver, but you gotta have to be aware of your surroundings and your situations here. And Ty Racing ended up being straight down to the outside wall.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of what can you do in these situations right now? You're at a track where you're not that good, and mostly everybody up in the front. And the front pack is good at road courses. It's going to leave you at a disadvantage.
Definitely going to see some very interesting facts, and looks like AHAC is going to be the first truck coming down to pit road. A lot of damage on that hood, crunchy bar.
Yeah, he was one of those trucks that wrecked right in front of Shake and Bake on the restart.
Of course, Shake and Bake was something got on that hood, but he just cannot catch a break, and he's currently our points leader right now, going into Watkins Glen here.
Yep.
They'll try to follow along with Jackson. I can be able to find him.
Seems like he's still pulling away little bit from these guys. Again, the older tires are weird in this game, but it almost makes you faster the less fuel you have and worn tires.
Sound like F1. But just the reverse on tires. Less fuel.
And real quick, I do got to send a shout out to Joker, because he actually is helping us out with some sort of strategy that he believes and what I believe these drivers might have to do. They're going to have to try to save here in the stage.
Yeah, it was a 14-lap stage. I'm not quite sure what they get for fuel, but Jackson, when they restarted, they're still at 8 laps, so again, he's probably just splitting the stage. That's why he stayed out. He's just going to split the stage in half, and he's got enough fuel to make it on one stop, so it was a good strategy call, obviously, because he's leading the race still.
Yeah, with Hunter 4 cars right behind TGS Predators. That's pretty good for him right there. Search around for yard trucks, and got one in second, one in fourth, Hunter in fifth. That's pretty good for them. As I do see TGS catching up to Ghost Killer just a little bit. Our leaders that we had before, I think they all took a vacation. We got one right in front of, who is that in the 23? That is Ty Racing. And we got Shake and Bake right here fighting with Moose, just 3 spots behind the stage 1 winner, Captain Jack. So I believe it's going to take them, like I said, it's going to take them a long time. Not that much of a long time, but this is just enough time for everybody else to gain a couple points just for them to get right back up here and try to win the race.
And I do gotta say this though, as far as Jackson Altman, I mean, he doesn't really get much credit where he does. I mean, but one thing you gotta say is he's definitely running pretty good in this stage. I mean, he's pulling away. I mean, he's got the lead, but the problem is though, when it's time to come down to pit road, that's something that we're all gonna have to figure it out. But we'll see here eventually.
You can't forget that Heredia got as his team owner. So, I mean, if I'm him, I'm leaning on Heredia for tips and tricks about all the road courses, and I'm sure Jackson's done the same there.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, if I was Jackson, I mean, you have to know how much knowledge that he has to be able to give to Jackson. I mean, considering the fact that we will get a chance to see Heredia tomorrow night, but the thing is though is that you're gonna want to be able to learn from your fellow owners, your fellow drivers. You know.
We have a really good battle right now. Captain Jack, Shake and Bake, Tie Racing, Kush Knight. There's a bunch of guys up here. Oh, there's the 45s in the wall too, right up ahead of them.
Oh,
but there's like 4 or 5 guys.
Got that truck back started.
Hunt for car has definitely not been having the best, but if I was him, I would try to keep that thing straight because he's got some company coming behind him.
Here we go. I think this is where we start seeing. Sadly, my Penske friend starting to fall a little bit. Is Ghost Killer starting to catch him a bit.
Yeah. A couple guys peeling off the pit road before Kush Knight came on pit road.
Excuse me, sorry. Oh, that really hurt.
Ooh, man, endurance racing. I don't know how people do in real life.
If they have a wheel, sorry I got the hiccups, but if they have a wheel, I can imagine how tired their arms are going to be. If they have a controller, I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult.
No, no. I have a wheel, and I haven't used it in a bit, but I do know that's a whole workout. This is a workout right now for them on that wheel, especially at these road course races. Especially when you go down the trucks, it's 100%. So 74 laps around this track is almost about equivalent to like 2 hours. There goes to see Jackson go into pit, and Ghost will be our new leader. We're leading the lap too.
Hey guys, I really hate to cut it short, but we have a really bad storm coming our way, and I'm gonna have to get off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I do apologize, but we have a bad storm coming my way.
You're good.
Hope the best over there.
Yeah. Take care of it for me, guys. Kick some butt, alright?
For sure. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Here we go. Now it's only me and Nobs. Ghost just cut the whole thing, but we ain't gonna speak on that right there. We're gonna let Race Control do it. Ghost is now Ghost is now your leader with TGS right there. And not right there, he's long gone, but him right there in second, I'm for sure. And then it's a couple of other trucks right behind him. I think that is Hunt 4 car still. So just seeing, if you just joined, welcome back. I mean, we just had Jake, one of our crew members, had to go through a bad storm, so hopefully he'll be okay in that storm. No tornadoes, please. So adding on to that, we have a great stage 1. We had Shake and Bake and Jack fighting for the stage 1 win, and of course we have Jack coming out on top. Big respect, and I wish we played some music. I still wish that. So, and I see dirt up in front, so I don't know who just went through the dirt, and I'm so sad. So, we gonna go right back to, I think the Ghost Killer right there, right? Here we go. I think it was A-Hack who, yeah, my fault, right there, but that's A-Hack right there, right in front. I'm sure he's gonna be a lap car soon, so I don't know if Ghost will come in now, but what do you see the strategy coming in for these trucks right here?
I'm not quite sure the strategy on guys like Ghost Killer and stuff. I don't know if they'll try and stretch this all the way, or as far as they can go, and then come in and just top off the field or what. Jackson is committed to a strategy, obviously, through the first stage and the second year of staying out at the end of stage 1 and then taking 4 tires and a full tank halfway through stage 2, so lots of varying strategies on everybody's parts right now. As the 40's trying to move the 13 out of the way here. Trying to put him a lap down.
Yeah, he gave him a clear bump right there. As he goes side by side into the bus stop, I don't know how this going to end. Wow, he just, okay, we're going to move away from there. I thought he was going to spin on one of them bumps. I hate them bumps, man. Them curves, they kill a whole bunch of things.
Yep.
So be careful, especially for the trucks and everybody else. You who knows, be careful because you can turn right and the car will go straight left. So
yeah, it's usually for the most part they're fine, but you'll randomly hit them the wrong way once and it'll just spin your tire out. So
yeah, it's almost
definitely
like
don't need that happening.
yeah, it's almost like a shell when you hit it in Mario Kart. So yep, that's
put a banana on the track or something.
Yup, that's what I exactly was about to say. Put a banana right in the middle of the bus stop. Man, we're having fun in the booth right now, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah, we're gonna have Captain Jack. I seen Captain Jack get caught up a little bit by Shake and Bake. The one and two people that finished there in stage 1 fell back after a little bit of mishaps happened in the start of stage 2. So it's pretty good right now for them to. Well, pretty bad for them because I shouldn't say good. It's a pretty decent, I should say. The situation is since they already finished 1-2 in the first stage. I'm for sure Jack wanted Shake to finish even more behind, but it's not ideal for him right now. So we keep I don't know about that. Don't know. Seen Jack.
Yeah, it shows how close these guys actually are on speed because they kind of fell back on the restart of the second stage here, and they have not been able to really gain that time back on Ghost Killer and TGS.
Yeah, I would say
as Ghost Killer is on pit road right now.
Okay, telling me that I think TGS would be the new leader and
TGS takes the lead. He gets some bonus points for leading the lap.
Yeah, I was about to say I think he would I think that's how it goes for road courses, you know. If you lead the first couple of laps, you fall back in the stage, you stay there until stage 3 or something, until you like a breakout move or something happens from it. But it's because the cars in front of you or the cars behind you is either it's a little bit of mishaps or a little bit of mess ups in between the bus stops and these first 3 to 4 turns that happen. That's where all the chaos mostly happens. Everything else just spreads out mostly, I'm for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see when everybody else comes down pit road how this all cycles out.
Yeah,
just have what 4 laps left? Can we 3 laps to go? I wonder if anybody can stay out here. Yeah. That'd be close. But I imagine if Ghost Killer came to pit road already, that means they all have to come down.
I'm for sure he doesn't get. Yeah, since this track is like a minute and 26 seconds long, or a minute or 13, something like that. Since it's like a minute long track. And plus some seconds added onto it. I'm for sure they're not going to get lapped, but you're just going to be behind by a lot of seconds and stuff like that. So you really shouldn't worry about being lapped here. I'm sure Jackson wasn't being worried about being lapped here when he went to pit.
I think this is 2 to go here, so obviously these guys are staying out then if they can't pit with 2 to go on the stage, so
risk it. So if you If you lose it all, I don't know what to say. I really feel like if you lose fuel right here, oh, shake and bake, wait, shake and bake numbers in second and third. Oh, I didn't notice that. Stayed out, and this is what happens when you do that.
And I mean, they're catching TGS now.
Yeah, they catching them up
But
by
he's
a
still got
lot.
a decent lead here. I'm coming to 1 to go this time by.
Yeah, I do believe he's able to chill, but Shake and Bake fell off a lot right there. I don't know what happened between him and Jack. I'm sorry if I missed anything between them, but
Yeah, he might just be saving fuel too.
yeah,
Trying to make it in. This would be big for TGS to get back in though. Getting these extra points on those two.
yeah, because oh, let me check the let me check the standings real quick. About to run downstairs and put this plate down there, but
Yeah, I think it kind of flip-flopped from the first stage here.
yeah,
Jack and Shake and Bake got the most points. Now it's kind of flip-flopping. TGS is getting a bunch of points.
yeah, I think TGS he's the 18. Yeah, my fault. He's 18 points behind with Captain Jack. Well, I'm sure Captain Jack got more points than him now since that first stage win, and now April Fool's Predators now wins the stage. Hopefully you don't mess up anywhere in between these turns. And I'm gonna check out Shaking them because he's looking a little bit close against Shake.
Yeah, it's really caught up good in the last couple hours.
Yeah, go right back to TGS. My fault for cutting it so late. And there we go. Is we will have TGS as your second stage 2 winner. And coming around, I do believe in this yellowish car. I think it should be pretty good for GMS right now.
Looks like Jack will be second, Shake and Bake third, Eric Smooth's fourth.
Good job.
Oh, Ghost Killer just moved somebody. Alright.
Oh, that was Fluffy.
Spot back here. He moved Fluffy out of the way. He's just being a bro and giving him the spot back.
As they race down to the line, Tokyo Drift. And he smacks him.
That was probably just a little playful, playful hit there. But I imagine the strategy is going to continue here. I don't imagine that Ghost Killer is going to come back down the pit road after he lost that lead. But time to tell.
I'm going to be right back at you.
Daltor back up at the spot. He ran to the top 5 for that stage. Good comeback so far for him. Fluffy in 6th, Ghost Killer 7th, Jackson 8th, Hunt 4-car 9th, and Chris Knight rounds out the top 10. So we come back to the restart. Hunt for car is in the lead, TGS on the inside second. These guys are going to try and get all the track position they can right here.
I just seen Wad coming back full wide.
Jack with a great run off the corner. He's going to pass the 2 and maybe the 26 as well.
Hunter 4-car is in first place. It's commotion in the back.
Yeah, we saw how hard it was to catch guys after it got spread out, so these guys are going to be getting all that they can here.
Yeah. Looking at loose screen because it's right behind. Locked off, and now Jack trying to make a move on Hunter.
There's
Right behind
3
him.
wide further back in the pack.
I don't trust that. I see it's the 4 and the 16 in them. I don't trust that in Jackson, so I don't trust that at all. Hunter is going to lead his first laps in this race right here. And he is another one of the lead CGR cars. That's great, the CGR right there, as you see Captain Jack making
Look,
a move.
oh
Oh,
man,
Hunter
Ghost
killed it.
dives down in there.
Hunter killed it. And now it's going to be almost 3 wide going into the corner. But TGS
Teammates
is
side
right
by
behind.
side.
TGS is...
Captain Jack to the lead. At Watkins
TGS.
Glen.
Yup, TGS is following right behind him with Ghost right there. Right in front of him. Come on.
Hunt lost 3 spots there. Oh,
Oh, he gets bumped out the way. Jack cut the whole corner, but it's okay. We keep going.
the
Oh,
40 got
somebody's
hit.
wrecking. Oh, 104 cars.
I think he just spun out there. Oh man, you hate to see that.
Yeah, he was just doing good too. Wow, that was something right there. Captain Jack and TGS still, well, we had to cut back to the action. Captain Jack and TGS, they're both fighting for this lead right now. And where is Shake when you need him? Where there goes Ghost and Shake, third and fourth. TGS lost some time right there. I just seen off of that turn. Hopefully he can gain it back here.
Ghost kill the last lap made a big pass on Shake and Bake, breaking into turn 1. Made a bit of contact with him, so I better hope that 2 car doesn't get back to him.
Yeah, for sure. Shake is
He'll probably get a little nudge right back.
I will get a little bit.
So I hope you're not bored yet. We only have 30 laps to go.
Okay, that's it. Oh, come on, man. You can't be saying
So many.
that. You can't be saying that. Jim just asked you a quick question. My fault, Jim, for saying this question so late. But, yeah, Jim had a quick question for you, Notes. How you feel about this race tomorrow?
Thanks. Yeah, it's a race.
It's just a race. I
No,
think it's a
everybody
starting
knows.
part for me.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not a big fan of the road courses, obviously, in this game. The physics are just really weird. I don't know if they're amplified on wheels or if I'm just that bad, but Watkins Glen is at least half decent, but the other road courses they're just stuck. But I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I might pull some weird strategies, just like some of these guys, and try and get up front.
Yeah, try to get at least a little bit of stage points.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already, after one race, I'm already like 50 points back in the lead in this championship, so
Hey, man.
we're going to be pulling.
So Derek is asking what? Oh, and they're fighting right there for a second as Ghost is sent it. TGS
a big block going into the corner.
Outside. TGS couldn't pull it off with Ghost, with Shake and Bake in the back. TGS do not have a good, my fault for cutting you off, but he do not have a good come off coming out of that last turn. There goes Shake as he passes his teammate.
Shake with a hard braking down in turn 1. He will also get by the 26 of TGS Predators.
TGS Predators has, I think, a little bit of a struggle right there in that last turn, but I haven't seen to get any good runs going down that straightaway, so hopefully he'll be able to pick it up and pick up them positions that he just lost. Ghost Killer and now Shake and Bake are going to be fighting for second place. Just a little switcheroonie right now. And shaking the wall. And it's a wreck from GMS.
Oh no!
Would that be a caution?
Oh no!
104 car left the race. It's an all-out lead for him. Sorry.
Oh, that was not good to see. Guys running the top 5 there. We still have about 30 laps to go. Oh, this is a 100% race, so.
Oh my god.
A long ways to go still. And that, oh man, that is probably going to ruin the 2 and 26's days.
And you know what?
Because again, I think the 2 hit the wall there coming out of the last corner. He lost even more spots.
I think right after that is that's more damage adding onto the car. So I don't know. It's all up.
Getting spicy in here. That points lead could be gone after this race now. These guys looking to capitalize. Captain Jack still up front, Ghost Killer trying to reel him in. Oh, this is way wide of the carousel.
Oh my god. I think GMS is they did really good with the video. That's what
Man,
matters the most.
I think that 2 truck is severely lacking right now.
Yeah, especially off of the damage. I think we could have a member join right now. Could you possibly add? I think Jim is in here, right?
I can get him.
Okay. And you know what? Yeah, that is. Jim, you is correct. My fault for I keep having to check the comments. I wish I just did it from my phone.
Yeah.
Stupid face. But anyway, yeah, like you said, Jim, in the comments, he literally said it's a big wreck for GMS because there's only 5 races in this chase. There's not 10. There's not 7. There's 5. So yeah, make every last one of these races count. Even though you do have an 18-point lead, you finished second, you finished third, right behind Captain Jack 2 times in a row. You still had a great truck, but then in the end you mess up just a little bit. I don't think it was his intentionally was his fault. I think it was a little bit of the physics in the game. But there we go. We got a new third member in here, and welcome Jen to the booth.
What's going on, Electric? I don't have any invites, so I'm just gonna have to tag along here off of the live stream. So I'll be a little bit behind y'all.
Could you possibly send him one?
I don't know, can I? We'll see.
I don't know.
Don't sacrifice your spot there, Noobs.
I was like, I shouldn't, because I would have gone. I could back out and help get you one, but I got to rough that.
I mean, we still got like 27 laps, don't we?
Yeah.
Goodness. Gotta love the 100%ers.
Yep.
Man, you gotta love the endurance races, right? I don't know how y'all was last 7, man. I don't know how y'all was last. But
because the game is actually good.
Yeah, but man, I wouldn't be sitting there for like 8. No, I can't be doing that, man. One game, alright. If it's new, I'll be like, okay, I do it. But I can't be sitting on that game like a quick 8 hours. I got track and stuff. So anyway, moving away from that, we do have if you just joined the stream, welcome y'all. As we just seen TGS President going to the pit. Sadly, we do have a bunch of damage off the pit and shake from the tiny wreck that they had earlier. Glad we got didn't cause a caution. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. That's if you're joining back, but if you're still here, hello. You already heard what we said about everything. So if you did join the stream, quick rundown: Captain Jack finished first, and Shake finished second for the first stage. And the second stage, TGS Predators played the Joker and won the second stage with Captain Jack and Shake in third. And Shake just cut the track again just a little bit. But after that, we just had a crucial moment. Shake and Bake coming out of the bus stop. I think the rumble strip caught him just by a little bit. And it said, give me your truck, and just hit him right into the wall. And sadly, TGS Predators, his teammate got caught into it, so now them two will lose, I think, a significant amount of points off that. And we still got Jim and Nobes up in the booth, so you can both hear them talk.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that rundown because I missed about half of this race, but I gotta say that the Nice cars are really impressive. The Nice trucks, excuse me. The 44 and the 40. I mean, Captain Jack, he came from Cup last season, and he's just really put on a nice show for everybody down in the truck series. He's really getting things done, and Ghost Killer, I think, you know, he says it for himself. He's fast. He's good at the road courses. So those guys really putting on a good showing here.
Man, I wish I was fast at road courses. Alright, but yeah,
right?
like, man, you don't know how good I would have, man, I would have been happy as I don't know what. But anyway, so, you still
You
gotta
probably wish
respect.
you were good anywhere, though.
Nah, man, I wish I was good at these road courses. I'm good at my own hands and stuff. But
49 of 74, my gosh. Yeah, okay, sorry.
What in the world?
That's how many laps are left.
25 laps left.
What, bro? Alright, see, yeah, stream over. Stop. look, I gotta stop playing around. But
We're just gonna crank it up. Everybody mute your mics, and we'll be back in like half an hour to see what.
Bro, what, bro? He talking about cranking. Yo. I can't mute my mic. I got rip my mic out of my headset. No, we okay. We be okay here.
That 44 is gone, Electric. He's just, I mean, the closest guy to him is his teammate, and he's about, I don't know, what would you say, like 5 seconds behind him?
Yeah, but you gotta understand, man. You would have seen what happened in the first start of the stage. Me and Noah seen a 3 wide. Start going into the bus stop. We ain't gonna talk about how nobody had brain cells there. But adding on to that, we did actually see 3 wide racing, and I'm actually surprised how they actually survived and no caution came out. And adding on to that, I'm surprised that I'm a little sad because GMS actually fell off right there. That's what made Ghost and them off.
The 40 cars on pit road here. Ghost Killer, first one on the pit road.
I think it's Jackson Altman in second. Wow.
Now, I'm starting to wonder about Ghost Killer here. He's a truck regular. He's been around longer than Captain Jack has. You think he's playing a strategy that Jack doesn't know? Because it was 100%er last year at Watkins Glen in the truck series. I'm wondering if maybe he knows something that 44 doesn't know.
Really? They did 100% last year, and they decided, yes, that was a good idea. Let's do that again.
Bro, you giving the booth people a hard time to stay up. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You already done it once, so.
Late night HPL.
Yeah.
This ain't actual NASCAR, so. You know, I would actually stay up to watch that. Here, it's just hip hop. Anyway, Jack is still in that lead, and he's still cleanly gladly winning this race. So he will make up a bunch of points, and probably he will be the points leader for sure. If Shake finishes anywhere outside the top 5, Captain Jack will definitely be the points leader. If he don't, then I'm counting points as rigged. I'm playing, but I think he will though, because he gained a lot of points off of
Shake and Ty. Yep, Shake and Ty Racing hit pin road this time.
Yeah, thank you for telling me that.
Oh, and Dalator. Dalator's on there too.
Now you're gonna have to tell me, how's Dalator been doing tonight? I know that he's been working on his craft at the road courses. Has that been evident tonight?
Don't talk about
it. Yeah, he's been top 5. He wrecked, I believe, on the first or second lap though, and fell way back, and then has since gotten back to the top 5 and kind of held position. Yeah.
That's kind of where he was last season, so it doesn't really surprise me, but it's going to help him with points if he can stay there.
Yep.
I was saying, no, don't talk about it, because it was actually happy to see him in 3rd, and then coming out of the bus, I swear, coming out of the bus stop, seeing like so many people problems today. You come out the bus stop, you see that rumble strip, you think it's friendly, no, it's not. It's just going to kill you. It's like a banana peel just right there sitting, just waiting for you. But it's been everybody's killer right there. I'm surprised not that many people hit that wall right there. So Dalator was a victim. Shake and Bake was a victim, and TGS too. So hopefully
Captain Jack is now on pit road.
Hopefully nobody else will be a victim too. And Moose is on pit road too.
Yeah, going off what you're saying there, Electric, that corner, that bus stop is just so weird, the way you're having to throw around the truck and change the direction of it so quick. It's very easy to hit one of those rumble strips and be turning straight towards the outside wall, and sometimes you turn to the inside wall. This game doesn't really give you a good indication of that.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just at the whim every single lap of the game, allowing you to make the corner or not.
Right. Jack went to pit and came out. I think he came out a little bit early, so that means he must have took a quick two tires and some fuel. So I think he should be okay for the rest of this race probably, because I think this is.
No, they're gonna have to pit again.
Oh
Yeah.
wait. Oh, I
They
keep
will.
forgetting. Oh my God, man!
Yeah, we
these
still got 30
races.
laps left, man.
Still got how many?
30.
Who?
Pretty much.
It was
Who?
30, then it was 25, now it's 30 laps left to go again.
Feels like 30.
You said 30?
Hey, y'all have only went through like 8 booth members tonight.
Nah, man, we only went through. Yeah, Jake and Jake
That's
last
that
time.
storm that's going through wherever Jake is.
Yep.
We're just gonna have to keep losing guys and gaining guys back.
Yeah,
Just on a nice little rotation.
Yeah.
Jack almost hit that wall, man. I was about to say, that tornado was about to take out a whole bunch of people. It sounded like take a whole bunch of trees, not people. But
Gotta
Jack,
love April.
Yeah.
why? Like, I won't speak on what happened on
Hey,
Thursday.
we don't have any snow up here anymore, so I mean that's a good thing.
Wow, that's
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That don't even sound right to me anyway. I'm not
I know, right?
no more snow. That don't even
My
sound like
igloo
Canada.
house is no more. I'm homeless.
For real.
No more igloo. No more igloo.
Well, if you pay attention to the lead, you'll see Nally Decker leading for.
You know what? There's so many people that would have been happy off seeing that. You know what? Just cross Captain Jack's name out, put Natalie. You know what? No, keep moving.
The
'Cause I think
Sims would
cross-
love it.
Yeah.
That's so electric would love it.
Nah, bro, I got a girl. We okay, bro? We good? We good, bro?
I'm just. If you're a sim for Nice Motorsports right now, you're loving what you're seeing because I believe they're 1-2 still.
Yes. And I believe Brody is right now jumping up and down inside his house. Probably
Bet
gonna.
you he's not. But
I bet you
sure.
he's not. I'm just hoping, you know.
He actually
Right
just
here.
got his wisdom teeth pulled, so I doubt he's jumping.
Oh,
man, we should
no.
invite him into the booth.
There's a no. Don't do
You
that. No,
imagine?
that's death. I think that's death automatically, because that wisdom tooth hurts. I know.
Yeah.
So hope the best for Brody over there, because you gonna need it.
You know he's on cloud 9 still off of the anesthetics.
You better get a whole bunch of numbing medicine right now, because
I had all 4 of mine pulled at the same time. That was fun.
Same here.
bro, y'all sound like y'all went. Man, I gotta get my weight. You know what? No, whew, yeah, I cannot wait until that day. Jack is still in the lead, and I think since the whole pack is spread out, I think we can finally. I don't want to like say, oh, he has a clear chance of winning this race, and then he ends up wrecking and hitting the wall, or something like that. I do not want to have a commentator's curse on somebody. So
yeah, just to give you an idea of what that lead's looking like right now, it's definitely grown. Captain Jack just entered the bus stop, and Ghost Killa now has entered the bus stop, so lead's still growing.
7 seconds, maybe 6, 7 seconds.
Feels like it. Had to get the stopwatch out.
Yep.
he's talking about get the stopwatch. Man, I'm moving.
We got enough laps left. I'll do it right here.
We got enough.
Once I hit the line.
Get the F out.
Yeah.
Get the stopwatch out on your.
Bro, what the?
Nah, we're going old school. I'm just gonna count it down as soon as it's the line.
Yeah, 1 Mississippi. 2. Wait, what do y'all say in Canada? You don't say 1
1,
Mississippi. You don't have
2,
Mississippi. 1 Ontario, 2 Ontario, 3 Ontario.
7, yeah, 7 seconds. I was right. 7 seconds. Yeah, we still count Mississippi's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Mississippi River runs up there somewhere.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
know, like a little river.
More than a little river, I think, but
This is the part where Fox starts showing kids in the stands.
Yeah.
Right now, we don't have those camera capabilities. Thank you, 704 Games.
Yeah.
But
You know what?
Nice
Don't say
motorhomes
that.
out in the bus stop there.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to look on board with these trucks and actually pay attention to the racing. Imagine.
Yeah.
I'm just on board with Jack. Like I don't like switching cars.
Yeah, let's
And-
actually go on board him for one lap. I just want to see if he's I mean, I'm imagining he's maintaining his consistency because he looks smooth. But let's just go on board him one lap here.
Is that shaking bike back there? Oh, man.
I haven't heard if there's been any penalties given out by the soaps and race control either. I don't think there has been, but
I think they.
I think he lagged out of the race. I don't think he's even watching right now.
well, okay.
Well,
Maybe
he's
it's a-
glad right now because he don't got to deal with sitting in this race for a long period. But I'm for sure he still got it.
What just happened? The 40 truck is in the wall in the S's. He's got no
Oh,
power.
he's slow.
Oh my God!
It's just going straight.
His controller died.
Oh, he's gonna have to get that remedied real quick here.
No! Oh,
All right, he's got control over it again, but he's gonna have a lot of front end damage from that hit.
Oh my God! You know what? I ain't gonna speak on that because I've wrecked that Texas off that. You know, I know how pissed off he feels right now. That is the most frustrating
I've seen Nobes have that issue before.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
spin!
26!
Oh, the 26 all around. What in the world just happened?
What is happening?
What
Wow,
happened?
he
All I see was
did a 360 and saved it, but
Bro,
that's
what?
gonna cost some time and tires.
Yeah, back to what you just said. It wasn't even that my controller died. I literally pulled on my wheel and it unplugged my PS4.
What the
And I'm
fuck?
glad I didn't rip the whole thing off my unit. Like, I have no idea how I managed it, but that's just going too hard, obviously.
Yeah, turning too hard. I've never seen anyone turn that hard on this game. You only have to put in like 5 degrees of input before you're about to spin.
Yeah, I don't know. I got no.
They go Kush getting off the track with Jack.
Trying to see where's Jackson running right now because he seems to have kept it clean for the most part.
Oh man, he is in second. Why is he not
P2.
talking about it?
Wait,
Eric
what?
Newsom third, Delator fourth, and Ghost
Wow.
Killer still in fifth.
How about that for Jackson?
Ghost Killer's in fifth.
Yep, Ghost Killer 5 back to fifth.
And there
And
goes
the 26
TGS. Yep, I
again.
just caught that on camera too. So, I think he just, I don't know. Just don't break down
He
that
did it
gear to
again.
2.
Just
This
an
guy's the
endurance
best
race
at doing
this
360. He's practicing burnouts way too soon here. He just did another 360 without hitting a single thing. That's the second time in a row.
I think he's cutting
going.
down that gear.
Oh,
there goes
Ghost Killer.
I just seen, what is going on? Because I'm so confused. I seen TGS Predator hit like 2 360s, and Ghost keep hitting them all.
So
It's
this is a
style.
long race. You think maybe that might have something to play into it? Like these guys might be getting a little bit tired mentally, physically. You get controller fatigue. I mean,
Yeah.
they could be struggling with the endurance portion of this race.
The race is longer than a battery life for your controller.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. I'll be struggling right now. I think I probably would have said, no, I'm good. I just quit the rest of it. I can't stand endurance races.
Captain Jack now has a 12-second lead on Jack and Oldman.
Tell you what, right now that 40 has more damage than what we can see because the 26 after spinning out is catching him again, and the 26 is fast. Don't get me wrong, but that 40 was on rails earlier, and now it just seems like something's bogged down. Either orange damage on the front, on the left side, something's not right with that truck.
Yeah, so with the problems the two has been having this second half of this race, these guys were trying to capitalize and get some points, and that's not going to happen now, other than Captain Jack leading this race. Ghost Killer's not going to gain many points. TGS not gaining many points. That could be big.
I'm going to be biased here, but if he's on the lead lap, let's just give a shout out to Eric Smoose right now, running possibly P3 right now in that 16 truck, making JGR proud. Love to see him up front.
Mike had to have bias in it. He was already talking about that man Moose. He's been doing good. Don't worry, Joe. He's been doing good.
Love it.
Him and Dallas have been right in the top 5 pretty much all race.
Yep.
There's my bias. I'll also be unbiased and say that Jackson's really impressing me as well in his non-sponsored number 10 Jennifer Jo Cobb machine. So right now it's Natalie Decker and Jennifer Jo Cobb. Who would have thunk it? 1 and 2 right now.
Thunk it. I'm gonna move it.
Wow.
Yeah, thunk it. Yo, I can't think of. I can't think. He said female. Okay, so. Jackson's. I'm surprised that you said that, Jen. After how many rivalries that's been happening with JGR and Jackson, but
you gotta give him credit. He's doing well right now.
Who just hit the wall?
Some good strategy had him up front to start stage 2, and he kind of pulled away from him.
The 26 of TGS Predators really slow out of the last turn right now.
Oh, yes. Down on the grass. At least he's at pit road, but he's losing a lot of time as Captain Jackson come down pit road as well.
Oh, this is gonna hurt TGS a lot of time being taken off right there.
So, which means he just got lapped by the 44.
My goodness.
Look at these comments right here. Killer talking about G and GMS. GMS talking about GMS and Shane.
Yeah, GMS having a tough go at it right now. I think Ty Racing might be the best of the 3 right now. But they've had a couple mistakes here, especially right there at both. I don't know if it's a setup on the truck, but entering the carousel, every single driver's had an issue through there, so.
These will be the last pit stops, most likely.
Jackson?
Jackson is your leader.
And Moose is in second.
Ooh, Jackson overshot that corner right into Kush Knight. And Kush Knight's coming right back at him. Oh my goodness. And I don't know if the 10 even made pit road speed right there. That looked close.
I think he's gonna get pissed off that Kush should do that.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Yeah, if you're Kush Knight there and you're going a lap down, I hate to say it, but you kind of just gotta let off and let Jackson go through.
Face first into turn 1 wall.
Shake and bake down pit road.
23. Ty Racing also.
It does not look like the 10 got a penalty because he's coming out right beside the 4. This should be fun.
Man, this pit exit is.
Yes. Yes, give me that. That looked great. The tandem drifting Tokyo style off pit road, making tons of contact. On their screen, they were ghosted. But now you gotta see how Jackson gets around him, because these are not good places to make a pass, especially in the bus stop. Not where you want to do it.
Yeah, you don't want to be too aggressive like that.
Oh, he pushed him. Oh, he pushed him right off the track.
Oh my god!
Oh no. You gotta keep your emotions in check.
16 went to pit. That's the leader.
Eric Smoose leading. He's probably on pit road. He is on pit road right now.
I think that's just a case where both the drivers needed to be a little smarter right there. Learning opportunity. The 4 could have let him by. The 10 could have been a little more patient going through the bus stop, but it's clean sailing for the number 10 of Jackson Altman.
The 44 will reassume the lead here. We have 10 laps to go. Under 10 laps. Woo! Look at that. That 20 laps flew by, guys.
Man, you're saying that now.
Having so much fun up here.
Now, it's a really weird thing about Watkins Glen in the closing laps, but the last two Watkins Glen races for trucks that I remember, there were late race cautions. I don't know why. The field was spaced out just like it was now, but somehow two trucks got into it and they got some late race cautions. It was like that in other leagues too. So don't count this as a win for Captain Jack just yet.
You know who
Still a lot of time left.
Larry Reynolds.
As we look at the leaderboard here, it is a 16-second lead now for Captain Jack. And Jackson and Eric's having a very close race for second, and another 16-second gap back to Delator after that.
Why do I not remember this truck? This is a thing? The 16?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Austin
Man,
Hill truck.
It's a great looking truck.
The Canada scheme that they always just run up in Mosport.
Yeah.
They get local sponsors up here, Toyota dealerships from up here.
I've never seen this livery in my life, so whole new thing to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's literally the only time they use it is the Canada race up here. And that hasn't happened now in like 3 damn years.
COVID.
Thought Noah was gonna say what's the name.
Oh, what did we just miss? I think Delator just went off in the bus stop.
That's gonna allows Ghost Kill to go by. Is Delator just gonna give it to him? These two races pretty cleanly all season long.
That is pole position for 4th place.
Does look like Delator is just gonna give it up.
Shaking big back off the fifth.
Jackson just missed turn 1 a little bit, allows the 16 to close in yet another 10. Eric Smoose looking for second here. Let's see if there's anyone close enough. We got a 3-truck pack right here with Ghost Killa, Shake and Bake, and Dalator. This could be the caution. You never know.
I think these guys are smart enough not to wreck, but who knows?
Somebody been losing it off them turns too, so.
Here on the front stretch, Jackson starting to go a little defensive, seeing that 16 fill up the rear view. Knows that he has a couple laps he has to hold off the 16 for.
So we're looking for that 5th position.
Joker to battle, and 4th is Ghost Killer, and Dalator and Shake and Bake right now, but we're watching Jackson and Moose fight it off for 2nd place.
We got battles all over this racetrack as this thing comes to a close. Guys just, maybe they were saving their stuff or something. I believe Captain Jack is now in the S's. The 2nd and 3rd drivers
they're gonna move.
come across the start finish line.
They're gonna Moose making that move after Jackson hit that wall coming out of the last turn. Jackson sends it, and Moose will take the 2nd place position.
And Shake and Bake has now gotten around Dalator and Ghost Killa. So that'll move him up to 4th and gain him some of those points back that he's lost on Captain Jack.
It's really good recovery for Shake and Bake. I mean,
Yeah.
when you wreck like that and get all that damage, and then you make it all up in the green flag run. I mean, there were no cautions to save him. Because there goes Moose off the racetrack, getting loose in the carousel.
Good save though, right there many a time.
I plan to wreck there tomorrow. Hopefully I don't take any of you out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, take out the field. Just make it interesting.
Make it.
I gotta gain 50 points though.
Yeah, I can tell you I'm not gaining any points going into tomorrow's race. There's no way. Oh, the crossover. Moose get him here.
Oh, Ghost Killer misses the last corner. Gonna pull Bellator closer to him.
Watch and see if Moose tries to make a move in the bus stop. Surely he knows better than to do so. That is a very, very low percentage pass.
You can get him coming off though, it would help. Going in, I would advise not.
Yeah, I think that's exactly. He breathed the throttle on entry to make sure he wouldn't run the 10 over. Now, I mean, look at what pays off. He's got a nice run heading into turn 8.
All over, he's gonna look to brake. No.
Yeah, that was just a little peek to see if he can make the 10 bite and overdrive the corner. Didn't work. Jackson staying cold as ice right there.
Coming up on a lap truck here, Fluffy too. Might play a little part in determining this second place outcome.
How many laps to go? We thinking like 5?
We have, we're on 4 to go here.
Okay. Jack just exited the carousel, and Moose, oh my goodness, they're back here in the freaking bus stop. Yeah. They're gonna need a caution to have a chance at winning this one.
And the other guys have just come out of the accident back.
I had to wonder how hard Moose is going to race him. He's going for a career best right now, P2. Jackson, I believe he's in the playoffs. He's trying to maximize his points day as much as he can. So both of these guys are full of something to play for here.
So we have 3 laps to go at Watkins Glen. Captain Jack way out front. We're more watching the battle back here for second place.
Yeah, gotta tip your hat to the 44 at Captain Jack. I didn't see the first stage, so I can't attest to what happened there. But the second stage, it seemed like he was a little slower than his teammate in Ghost Killer. And right now, he decided to turn on the jets and.
Oh, there go Fluffy right in front of him.
15 spins right in front.
Yeah, what happened in the first stage was, Shake got a little bit of damage, so that's why he fell back, Jim, and, Captain Jack just got swallowed up by the pack, so that's why he was seeming a little bit more slower and a little bit behind the pack. Good, this is a good battle, though, between Jackson and Moose. Good job.
Now for P2 is very clean so far.
Yeah, I wonder if the 16 has anything for the 10 here. He's kind of kept that gap constant. Hasn't really gained too much in the last couple laps. So let's see if he has anything left.
Jack in the middle of the carousel right now. He's just trying to get to the start-finish line one more time to take the white and make this thing official. But right now, Eyes all on second. That battle's great as here comes
big
Moose to the
run.
inside.
What a run through the bus stop. That was beautiful. As the 44 off the last corner is going to take the white flag.
Just keep it in one piece right now if you're the 44. No need to even push it. You can scale it back 3 seconds if you want. Just make sure not to hit any glitches and bring this thing home a winner.
Keep it off the curbs.
Looking back at that battle for a second, it's still raging. Jackson has not let him go yet.
16 got a really good launch off of turn 1 though. Pull the gap on.
Oh, the 16!
And the wall.
Can't run him back down. Jackson missed the corner.
Guys trying everything they can to not finish second.
This is a battle.
There we go. We got Captain Jack coming around the cross finish line as he will win here at win here at Watkins Glen. I said Martinsville.
Battle for second still.
I'm so tired. Yep.
13 truck is gonna be in the
Oh, what's he
way.
gonna do? Is he gonna make it 3 wide here? To the inside. Contact. He's gonna push the 99 and go spinning to pit road.
Wait, will Moose lose the position off that?
What in the world was the 13 doing?
And the
And
2
Shake
is
will
gonna
take
pass the
third.
16 as well.
Wow.
And Shake will take third, so Moose got fourth.
Wow.
Oh.
So unlucky for the 16 and the 10 if you're really going to go there. I'm not sure. I think the 13 was a lap down, and I'm just not sure what he was doing right there.
So Shake and Bake is going to recover all the way up to 3rd place.
Helps the points.
Jack. Yep. Captain Jack gets the win here.
Where did
In a
Ghost Killer
long
finish?
Watkins Glen race. Where? Sorry?
Where did Ghost Killer finish?
5th.
Yeah.
Rounds out the lead lap in 7th.
Those
So, yeah,
were
we'll definitely have a shake-up.
yeah, that was very exciting. Couple of final laps, especially for P2. That was raced down to the very end. Oh crap. I did not pay attention.
We'll try and get our top 3 up into the booth here.
Yep.
Frank, I see your question. Where's the power rankings for Xfinity? Those will be out soon. I will get those to you. Joker's already sent me the info, but I just need to make the graphic. Those will be out tonight. Also, Drunkfest has asked to have Moose in the booth.
Why not?
Huh.
Let's Shake. Assuming Shake is in the booth already. Yep.
They are still joining. If you're wondering why we're still quiet here, we're going to start with 3rd if he joins. But we'll give that another 15 seconds. All right. Well, I guess we've got everybody that we need in the booth. The top 4 from tonight's race at Watkins Glen in the Truck Series for Hennessy Performance Racing League. We will start with, well, since we've got 4th place in here, Eric Smoose, bringing home a really respectable 4th place. Eric's, how did that go, man? It seemed like you were really putting on the bow there for 2nd on Jackson.
It was going to be like a bumper finish, and I was shitting myself because I was in, top 3 all race pretty much. And then that happened. I'm furious.
Yeah, I think you have a little bit of a right to be, but man, that was impressive stuff. You really got your name out there tonight.
Well, I appreciate that. I tried my best. I worked all week on it because I'm kind of new to the game still, so I'm still working on things. I'd like to thank Shake for helping me out a little bit, and I'll thank Joker. Joker's awesome.
We heard it here first. Sure. Joker getting the shout out. I know he's there in the comments section. So again, congrats on your.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to the first guy on the podium, P3, Shake and Bake. Shake, you got me.
Yep.
All right, Shake. Well, it seemed like a very up and down night. You were kind of hovering around top 5 all night. Take me through what happened there in the right before the carousel.
Well, the 40 got all 4s off, and then he just lagged on my screen, and then it just killed me. But I just had to rebound and try to minimize the points Jack gained on me, and I was lucky to bring home 3rd.
Yeah, I would definitely say you maximized your points. Nobes, do you have any questions for P3 tonight?
Yeah, I just want to say great recovery. You had a good first stage, it looked like, and then some troubles after that. So good recovery on everything and minimizing that points deficit, Captain Jack.
Yeah, first stage was decent. Second stage was just strategy, saving, and then the 3rd was all out, but had to play it a little differently, obviously.
All right, and moving on to Phase Electric, you've got anything for Shake and Bake here?
Nope, I'm clear. I'm good.
All right, well, Shake, again, congrats on your rebound. It was quite a thing to behold after getting all that damage there in Stage 3, so good rebound.
Yeah, it seems like it happens to every road course. Roval, now this.
Still, I mean, you gotta like it. Keeps you in the points battle. All right, we will move on to 2nd place, who was Jackson Altman. Jackson, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What up?
Jackson, it was really impressive. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. You're pretty good on these road courses, but was there anything in particular about Watkins Glen that kind of had you push your head up and say, hey, I can really go out here and compete tonight?
Nah, I was just like, I don't know, I just loaded up the game, and then, yeah, I joined.
Well, I would say you did more than join. You got P2 out of that whole ordeal. And I kind of also want to hear how that went with you and Moose there in the final laps. Was that all clean racing?
I think it was pretty clean, but I don't know. It was unfortunate what happened to him at the end. I'll have
Definitely.
to rewatch it. I don't remember it being real dirty, though.
Yeah, no, I don't remember anyone laying a bumper to each other, so it seemed like y'all both had a lot of respect for one another. But I'm going to pass off to Electric this time. Electric, do you have anything to say to Jackson?
Nope, just a good run and good job on finishing 2nd.
Thank you.
All right, and
Jackson.
Yeah, nope.
So the strategy you pulled, was that planned to stay out at the end of the stage and take the lead there, or did you just kind of go with what you thought would work?
I knew that you had to save, and I don't save, so I just figured I'd take my lead lap points, and I knew if I pit, I could still make it to the end, so it didn't really change anything.
And yeah, it definitely wasn't planned. I just noticed it at the end of stage 1.
Gave me some ideas for a cup race tomorrow, so I appreciate that.
All right, well, Jackson, congrats on seconds. Anybody you'd like to shout out here before we pass off to the race winner?
Yeah, shout out to Kush Knight.
Shout out to Alright.
All right, well,
It wasn't
congrats on
intentional, by the
second.
way. I just want to announce that on stream. I didn't touch him on my screen. He was holding me up. I was trying to get around it, but like I didn't try and wreck him.
Yeah, no, we definitely saw that on the stream. It just seemed like, cooler heads could have prevailed from both sides. It did not seem like, didn't look like it was even really intentional. It just looked like you were trying to get around him. So
I didn't think he was going to defend me so hard coming into the pits. And then, yeah, I don't. All right, I gotta be quiet.
Yeah, and congrats on second, Jackson. And we will move on to the race winner from Watkins Glen, capped Jack 30. Jack, how you doing?
Finally, got the monkey off the back. I've had like, I don't know, 3 or 4 second place finishes. And after blowing Charlotte Oval, this was a good redemption. But I would love to battle Shake at the end, but he unfortunately got hit with whatever netcode or whatever Heat 5 servers did to him.
Yeah, this game is garbage, as we all know. But, Jack, it was impressive. This was no fluke. You pulled away from the field there, including against your teammate Ghost Killer. So I'm going to pass it off to Nobes. Nobes, do you have any questions or comments for race winner, Captain Jack?
Yeah, I just want to say congrats again on the win. And gaining some points on that 2 truck. But kind of in the middle of the race, it seemed like you and Shake restarted. I think it was stage 2 restarted. Not on the front row, but it seemed like you guys couldn't really make up time either after everything got spread out. Was everybody just really close on lap times, or was there damage on your trucks, or what was going on?
Nah, stage 2 was all about saving, and Shake and I guess saved a little too much, and TGS saved the perfect amount and made it. And so that's what happened stage 2.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
And moving on to Electric, anything you'd like to say to our race winner?
Nope, just good points day and good win.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Jack, that will definitely help you in the points situation. You were 28 below coming into the night. I imagine
18.
you will be gaining. Oh, was it not 28?
It's 18 after Atlanta.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So
Wow, it was 18. Yeah, you're right.
I think it'll be 9 points if my math's right.
I was looking at the wrong graphic. My apologies.
You're looking at the week before.
But 18, you should be gaining some points on that, at least to minus 15.
It should be in single digits.
I think it should.
I think it is, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting.
But we move on. We move on to Homestead, Miami. How confident you feeling for that one?
I'm confident, but it'll probably be the usual front runners, like every week. Shake and I at ovals are dead even in pace. Ghost Killer also in that group. Same with TGS. So it'll be an interesting race.
It's going to be fun to watch for sure for everybody that will be tuning in next week, next Wednesday at the exact same time. But Jack, congrats on the win. Go celebrate.
Thank you.
And I'm going to pass this off to Electric for final comments.
Endurance race. It wears you out mentally. Great race from the supporting cast, and I would love to thank everybody in the booth. Jake when he was here, Nobes for staying in here with me for how I don't know how long we've been in here.
I think it's coming up on 4 hours.
Bro, what? Alright, anyway. He playing around. It's 2 hours. That's still bad. So anyway, thank you, Jim, for joining us in the middle of the race because I did not know what to do. Adding on to that, so we did have thank you to Jackson and them for giving us a good showdown for the ending of this race, and thank you, Jack, for pulling off a tiger and yeah, blowing across the whole
Probably been
field.
interesting if Tiger was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
but
if Shake didn't die, so
yeah,
Mhm.
but still good race and
I'll
everything.
take
So
it. A win's a win.
You survived it. Yep.
Yep.
you
You survived it.
survived. Yep, and now we gotta survive it next well, not next Thursday, well, tomorrow. But anyway, I think that will be it. I'm for sure everybody got their last bit of talks out, so I'm for sure that this will be the end. Make sure you tune in for tomorrow, Thursday, which is going to be the Xfinity first and then Cup for both the chase races. For sure I think we have Riley in the lead for Xfinity, and for the Cup, we already know who that is. That will be Heredia God up there for the chase. And there's only 6 points in between the people for Xfinity, so we're going to see a lot of action going on between them, and especially Cup. There's going to be a lot of action between them too. Hoping the best for Jim and that man Nobes over there, because there's going to be a lot of chaos. I know for that race. Happily, I'm not gonna be in that booth for that. So
I'll see you for 8th, Nopes.
Yep.
I see you. All right, but
Hopefully we're on the lead
anyway,
lap in 8.
but, but anyway, I see y'all guys next time, and hope y'all all the best, and hope y'all all a good rest of y'all day, and see you tomorrow.